about online trading. We're talking about trading in the forex market, in the commodity market. You can trade things like cocoa, coffee, rice. You can trade oil. You can trade gold, silver. You can trade cryptocurrencies online from the comforts of your own bedroom. We are going to show you how it is done right now. The objective, of course, is for you to appreciate this concept, to know who you will be as a trader, and how can you succeed as that trader. And then we want to see whether it is difficult. What makes it difficult for others? And why is it some people enjoy, doing this every day? Now, the first thing that you need to know, that this is all about trading, buying and selling. Buy and sell. And I'm sure some of you right now, you are all business persons. You have maybe your own shop, or you don't have a shop, you sell services, you buy and sell. So what do we buy and sell in these currencies? This is what we call the forex trading, the dollars against pound, the yen against Australian dollars, and so on and so forth. You trade commodities, cocoa, coffee, rice, anything that they make available online for you to trade. You learn how it is done. You can trade stocks. Oh my God, that is another thing that you need to know how to do as well. Gold, oil and gas, indices, cryptocurrencies, all these are things that you can trade. The only thing stopping you right now from trading this is just the knowledge. You don't have the skill, and that is why you are here. And we are telling you that the expectation that you bring with you in trading is often the greatest obstacle you will have. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Some of you are here just because you want to make money. But I am telling you right now, the money will come eventually. But the first thing you should know is you got to have the skill. You got to know how it is done. For some of you, it might happen very soon, maybe in about 3 to 6 months. For some of you, it might take a year or more. But you know what happens. It doesn't matter when, you see. But once you understand how it is done, you can never be poor for the rest of your life. And I need you to understand that. So that tells you that you can stay in, learn the trade. I've talked about this one, what can be traded. Now, trading, we are going to use forex trading as our trading baseline because it is the biggest of them all. There are many things that, as I've shown you, can trade. And then I want you to focus on this guy that you can see on your screen there. You can see that guy sitting in front of a screen that is divided into about 4 different charts or so. And for some of you, looking at those charts is scary because oh my, are you going to learn this? The truth of the matter is that you can learn all this in less than a month. You understand all this in less than a month. What you will now need to acquire is the experience to be able to trade. By the time you finish this 1 week training we have with you, many of the things that you'll be seeing on charts like this, you will understand them. But why we recommend that 1 week might not be entirely enough for those of you that want to trade, because we can't show you as much. We have a class, we call it the professional class. It's going to be for 2 weeks. Immediately, we have people already that have registered for that class. It's going to happen from next week, Monday. But you can join as well. And Mr. Opola will explain to you the process that which you can join. You can join, and for 2 weeks, 2 hours every day, Monday to Friday, for 2 weeks, we will take you through all that you need to be able to trade on your own with a level of confidence. That is what we want. So for those of you that truly want to know how this is done, I want you to have it at the back of your mind that maybe you should start planning, start arranging yourself to be part of that class. Now, you are a trader in foreign currency if you trade foreign currency. You are a trader in commodities if you trade commodities. If you trade gold, you are a trader in gold. If you trade cryptocurrency, that means you are a trader in cryptocurrency. Whatever the trade you trade, we call you a trader in that. Now, this is different from those that are just in the periphery of it, like some of you, you have had dollar, someone gave you dollar, you are going to change dollar to naira, and you spend that naira. Now, you are not a trader. That person that changed the dollar for you is a trader, because that person, when you give the dollar to that person, he's not going to spend the dollar. He's going to look for another person to sell the dollar to and get naira again. You, when you have dollar, you go to him, he takes the dollar from you, he gives you the naira in exchange. You agree and exchange it. That one for you is you are just an exchanger. For that person is the trader. Now, for you to be a successful trader, you need to understand three things. And I want you to listen to me very well, because this is the foundation of what you need to know to be a successful trader. If you are distracted wherever you are right now, I want you to find a place to listen to me very well. You see, what you will trade in will determine the level of success that you will have in the future. What currency do you want to trade? What commodity do you want to trade? Whatever it is that takes your interest is what you will learn. And you have to understand that thing. If I'm going to be trading in cocoa, for example, I need to understand what does it take to trade in cocoa? What makes the price of cocoa to go up or makes the price of cocoa to come down? If I want to be trading in gold, what is the best time to buy gold? What is the best? What are the things that I need to look for? You need to understand the variables, the things around the subjects that you are trading in. You can't just go in and say you want to trade. You need to. So what is the thing that you are going to trade in? When should you buy? When should you sell that thing? The primary rule is that you should buy when price is low and sell when price is high. That is what you need to be able to make profit. If you are buying, you must buy knowing that price that you are buying, okay, I think the price that you are buying is the price which you can sell and make profit. I'm sure you can hear me. It's the price at which you can sell and make profit. Now, let me quickly show you this. For many people, let me just share this again. For many people, the foundation is to make success in trading. What will help you to be successful in trading is knowing where to buy and where to sell. You want to trade in pineapples. I love using pineapples and tomatoes. You might need to buy tomatoes closer to the source where they grow it. You get it cheaper there. But if you go to where a secondary market, you will probably buy at a higher price. If you are going to be reselling, then you know your margin to sell is reduced. But if you know where to get it from the source, you get it cheaper and you can make more money. Also, where you are selling is very critical. Where do you sell? You sell where you can get the highest price. So the higher the price, the more money you make when you sell. The lower the price, the more money you will make if you are buying. So when should you buy? When the price is low, or you sell when the price is high. At what price now should you transact? Let me tell you what this means. Even when the price is low, you might not be able to buy just then. You might think that, oh, this price is low, but maybe the price can even go lower than the low it is right now. So the understanding that you will have to know this is the best time to buy, a lot of them will depend on experience and also some of the things that you are using to do your analysis. But if you can answer these questions very well, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you are on your way. And let me tell you this as well. To be a consistent, profitable, and sustainable, when I say consistent, means you are making money. For example, Rich Akada, the trading platform that we have, since it went public 7 days ago, it's been making profits every day. That is what they call consistency. It's consistent. Now, when they say sustainable, is that it's not that it made profits this month, the next month it make loss. No, sustainable now means that that profit is sustainable. Yes, there will be a time maybe they might not make so much profit, or they might make some losses on some days. But at the end of it all, if you look at it aggregately, they are profitable. They are making more profit than the losses. For you to be at this level, you need to also understand there are some risks to how to manage your trading, how to manage your money. We are going to spend a whole day on Friday talking about this. For those of you that are going to be with us on Friday, look forward to Friday. How you can trade without losing your capital. I'm going to show you this. Now, let's quickly look at some of the few things that I want to share with you today. I have this quote. I said, don't ever make the mistake of believing that market success has to come to you fast. It might not happen immediately for you. Don't think that just because you have attended this training 1 week, or you attended the professional class 2 weeks, then you should be a successful trader. No, it doesn't happen that way. You have to go through certain process. You have to start trading small. In fact, you will start trading with your demo account. You will experience some downtime. It means when you just started, you look like the thing is difficult. You have to stay in the game. You have to be persistent. Eventually, you are going to reach a level of proficiency where you have a lot of confidence about your trade, and you know that every trade you take, there is a 70 to 80% chance that that trade will end in profit. That is where we want you to be. That is the purpose of our training that we have. We have about 3-4 levels of training. This is just the first one. Okay, you have the professional class, we have the master class, and then you will remain in our mentorship class, where you be trained. You meet some challenges, you come back, you ask questions, you see people that will help you and things like that. Okay, now let's move on, because I know that we have to now. These are some of the things I want us to talk about today. Let's start. Stop loss. Stop loss is exactly what it says. In trading, you can't stop loss from happening. You cannot. But you can avoid big loss by using what we call stop loss in your trading. So how do you use stop loss? When you start to trade, you want to make profit, of course, in your trading. You want to make money in your trading. But you can, just one second. Let me just. All right, sorry about that. So you are entering into a trade, you want to make profits. Now, you have to realize that the market is not in your pocket. It's not in your pocket. You don't have full control of this market. Even with the best analysis, your trading that looks very good at the beginning can turn back against you. So what do? You will set for yourself a certain margin that in case that trading that you enter is going against you, if you reach a certain level, stop. The trading will close automatically. And your loss will be limited to that loss that you have calculated. For example, you are trading, just say 1%. If my trading is going, if I make 1% loss of my capital in that trade, stop. And that means that you can plan yourself. It's different from some people that enter into a trade. They don't have anything like this, okay? And if the trade goes against them, it can wipe away all their money. In one single trade, your capital can be wiped off if you do not have a control in your trading. So we always tell you to do this. Now, the question is, you won't trade without a stop loss. I will recommend to you, don't, especially when you just start to trade. Don't always trade with a stop loss. What is the best stop loss position? Oh, that one will depend a lot on where you are going, the strategy you are using, and so many other things. We will teach you how to do this. Some of the things will be there. Some people just do just 20%, 20 pips stop loss, or 1% of their capital. Well, whichever one, that is also part of it. But you can have a very scientific way of calculating it. We will try and see if we can show you some of these things before the end of the session. Maybe not today. Can you lose your money using stop loss? You cannot. You will lose to the extent of that stop loss. You cannot lose your money. You will lose to the extent of the stop loss you have. So you have $1,000 in your account. You have said that, oh, your maximum risk in a trade is $10. If that trade goes bad, the maximum you will lose is $10, nothing more. Okay? So is it possible to trade with that stop loss? Yes. Some people are trading with that stop loss. Of course, many of these people are experts. They know what they are doing. They are watching that. They know what they are doing. Don't join them yet. Get to that level before you start doing that, okay? Now, the second thing I want you to know is what we call leverage. Leverage in trading is like a borrowed fund that your broker gives to you. They allow you to be able to trade in excess of the capital that you are putting. It's not like you can lose their money. No, they just allow you to be able to, when you are trading and you are making profits, you can actually make more money leveraging on the capital of your broker. So let's say you have $1,000 and they give you it is you that we choose, because your broker can say you can have between up to 500 leverage on your account. If you have 200, that means with your 1,000 capital you have invested, you can actually have a purchasing power. What it means is that you can trade up to the volume of $200,000. Okay, that is what leverage. Tomorrow I'm going to show you this practically, how you can set this on your trading platform, and then we have to let you know that there are risks in leveraging. It is good for you. Leveraging is good for you. It allows you to make money, but you can also lose more with leverage, because the same way it works for you, if your trading goes bad, it can work against you. The best leverage to use, well, we will talk about it. Right now, we normally recommend 1 to 200, okay? And some people actually trade with that leverage, depending on the capital that you have. A lot of people use leverage, I want to tell you. And I will not recommend that you don't trade with that leverage, because except you have a lot of money, you have to leverage. And once you know what you are doing, once you have a winning strategy, once you you have confidence in what, and that is actually based on the skill that you have acquired, leverage, and you make more money. All right. Now, the third thing I want to talk to you about, which you need to know if you are going to be doing this, is pips. Pips, well, means points in percentage. Actually, pips is just the difference between when you are trading, you enter a trade and then you close. The difference between the entry and the closing is what we call a pips. In actual fact, when you start to trade, the only thing that you are going to be fighting for is pips. Pips is what you are hoping to gain when you start to trade. Because when you enter into a trade, you want to make more pips. Because the more pips you make, most likely the more money you will make. I'm going to tell you the relationship with pips and some other things shortly. So look at this now. You have a trade, GBP USD. Of course, this is a pair that you can trade. The price is 1.35361. If you enter at this price and you close at 1.35371, that means you have made 1 pip. The pip starts from computed from the 4th digit after this decimal point. And all this one you will know. The pipette is usually the fifth from the fifth digit. We will tell you to, for now, leave out the pipette, just focus on the pips. And the pips is what, as I said, you are going to be looking to make money for. How much money is your pips worth? Anyway, it will depend on what I'm going to show you just now, which is called the lot size. The lot size simply means the order size or the contract size. So when you are trading, ladies and gentlemen, I know I am fast, but let me just listen to me. You have access to the recordings and you can listen again. When you are trading, remember I told you you must know the items that you want to trade. Okay? You need to know when to buy and when to sell. You need to know the price that you want to take. Now, also in addition to that, there are some risk that you need to manage very well when you are trading. Okay? And that is, for you not to lose too much of your money. Let me tell you, many people have been giving trading, especially forex trading, bad names because of their greed. Because they are greedy, they want to enter into the market and make double or triple of the capital they are entered with in 1 day or 2 days. Now, the market is not like that. Okay, so what happened is that they risk so much and they lose a lot. Sometimes they lose everything. And they say, oh, this thing is a scam. Look, if you learn how to trade the way we are going to take you through it, you cannot lose your capital. Lot sizes is what will determine the amount of profits that you make, plus if you add it to your lot size, your pips. So the lot size that you use is what give risk on your trade. So if you are going to be using a standard lot size, which is 100,000, let me tell you what a lot size is in a simple shell. It's like when you are trading let's say you are trading soft drink. They sell soft drink in crates, okay, in crates. So you measure it in crates, okay. They sell egg, for example, in that crate as well. You know, it's in crates. So the unit of measurements, even in trading, is what we talk about lot size. So you can have what we call standard lot size, which is in 100,000 of units. You can have a mini lot size, which is in 10,000 units, or you can have micro lot size, which is in 1,000 units. Okay, and of course we have a nano lot size, which we will not talk so much about right now. So when you have, let me show you this. When you have a micro lot size, when you trade, you are the one that will indicate that you are trading in micro lot size. You are entering into a contract on your trading platform with your broker. I want to trade, I want to do this trade, but I am using micro lot size 0.01. I'm using mini lot size 0.1. I am using lot size, standard lot size 1.0. Whatever you choose to trade, that lot size that you choose, plus the pips that you make in your trade will determine the amount of dollar that you will make. So if you choose, for example, 0.1, 0.01, and what it means, 0.01 means you will be compensated, rewarded for every pip that you make using this lot size. 10 cents is what you will get. So if you make 20 pips, for example, you have used 0.01, it will be 20 pips times 10 cents. 10 cents, which is like kobo in a dollar, will give you $2 in that 20 pips. If you use 0.05, that will be 50 cents for every pip. So 50 cents times 20 will give you $10. If you are using mini lot size, you use 0.4. It means that you are making $4 for every pip. If you have made $20, 20 pips, that will have been $80. Can you imagine? Now imagine if you use standard lot size, you use 4.0, and you use, that is $40. per pips. You will be making $800 if you make 20 pips. So you can see something. The higher the lot size, the more money you make. The truth of the matter is that because you do not know whether your trade will be in profit or in loss. If your trade had gone into loss, the exact way that you make this profit is the exact way that loss will also crystallize on your account. Let me show you something. I have an Excel page that I had designed. Look at this Excel page. These people, all of them have $500. Adeniji, Agnes, and Juliana. Okay, they all have $500 to trade. Adeniji used 0.05, which is a mini lot size. Remember, Agnes used, that is micro lot size. Agnes used 0.1, which is a mini, and Juliana used 1.0, which is a standard. For Adeniji, the value of that lot size is 50 cents per pip. For Agnes, it is $1 per pip. For Juliana, it is $10 per pip. If the three of them make the same amount of pips in that trade, Adeniji will have made $16.5. Agnes will have made $33. Juliana will have made $330. The balance, if all of them have started with $500, Adeniji will have closed with $516. Agnes will have closed with $533. Juliana will have closed with $830. And it looks as if Juliana is a smart guy. But what if this had been a loss? You can see that the balance will change because exactly the same way you made this profit, it will be a loss against you. By the end of the day, if that thing has been a loss, Juliana will have only $170 left in her account. And Adeniji will still have 480. So the issue is for you to strike a balance. The balance is what will be the best lot size that you should take. Let me tell you quickly one of the things. It depends on the capital that you have. If you have $500, it's better for you to be using lower lot sizes. But if you have $50,000 in your trade, that is a lot of money. $50,000 is a lot of money. What does that mean? If you trade with 0.05, that means you are only making how much? Only $16.50. That means your trade is for $50,000. Oh, that one means you are under trading. That is not efficient. So in this, if you have a large capital, you can now use higher lot sizes. Okay? But if you have, many of you are going to be trading maybe with $500, $200, $1,000, you must use lower lot size so that you do not lose your money overnight. Okay? I want to believe you pick what I just said there. All right, so where do we go from there? Warnings. There are risks in trading. There are risks in trading, but there are benefits also. The trick is for you to make that dollar. See how that dollar looks very crispy there. It's a beautiful money to have in your hand. It's a beautiful money to have in your hand. If you have dollars to trade with, my God, it gives you a step ahead, especially in a country, in a developing country where the value of dollar is usually higher. But if you can learn, you can actually earn this dollar. So that is why we are here. So confidence is not, I will profit on this trade. Confidence is, I will be fine if I don't profit from this trade. That is what we are just teaching. That is why we said the lot size you use will help you to know that, okay, if that trade did not go my way, no problem. I still have enough capital to take the next trade. If I take the next trade, didn't go, I can still take. But if you had gone to expose your capital too much, you might take just one trade and your capital has gone. So now let's talk about this person, the forex brokers. The forex brokers are those people that we'll talk about them a lot more tomorrow, by the grace of God. They are people that you will be dealing with when you are trading. They are going to be your friends. I know some of you don't like them. You believe that there are cheats among them. Well, it depends on how you do your due diligence, okay? But you can't do without them. So it is your duty to find the ones that you can play, you can work with, right? But they are beautiful to, for many of us, they are our friends. We need them, but in the process, we pay commission for every trade. I'll teach you how that commission is made tomorrow. There are tools that you will need to be trading with. Some of them are free. Some of them are not so free. You might need to buy. Let me tell you, if you want to trade, and you want to trade successfully, you must be ready to buy some tools. It is not going to be cheap. The cheapest class you will ever be is this class. It is free. Okay? The next cheapest class you will be, the next cheapest class you will be is our professional class, because we are only just taking a token. We need people to learn this trade. We want more people to learn this trade. It is our own way of helping the people around us. So you need to invest in it. You need to buy a laptop. If you want to do this big time, you need to invest in some things. Some of them are free, of course, but you need to buy some. All right. Now, let me quickly end telling you how you can profit from this. Is it difficult? It is about managing yourself and your emotions. You see, there are things you can control, there are things you can't control. If you just learn that those things you can't control, leave it. Don't bother yourself. Just manage yourself around it. The ones you can control, focus on those ones and understand them very well. Your risk, when to enter the market, when to exit the market, your position size, that's the lot size. What you trade, is it going to be gold? Is it going to be commodity? Is it going to be oil? Is it going to be cryptocurrency? If you know the ones that you will trade that will profit you, you will choose that one. How often you will trade, your reactions towards your trade, these are things that are within your control. And when you control them, it will profit you. There are mistakes to be made in trading. Some of these mistakes are because you are impatient, because you lack discipline, because you are trading with large position, you are waiving stop loss. You are not using money management. Just I am teaching you today, you are not using money management. Lack of market knowledge or not monitoring your positions. These are some of the things that makes you down. I know that, as I said, it is introductory class to you. It is to show you there are things that you need to know. Once you know them very well, oh, you will be a master in this. Let me tell you, I have so many stories. I don't have time for stories tonight because I want my MD to come shortly and come and share some more with you, some more information with you. There's one person that joined us, I think it was the month of April or May last year. Remember during the lockdown, it was actually during the lockdown, we thought that, look, people are sitting at home, they are complaining they are not having money. Meanwhile, we are making money. Let's teach these people how we are doing this now. Let's show them. This thing is not difficult. You just to learn. If after some times, you will. So we started. And this guy, his name is Kennedy. And he came, he learned. And he actually took time. Then he called one day that he wants to start live trading. Of course, we encourage them, every one of you, when you start to trade, you trade from your demo account. You open a demo account. I will show you how to do that tomorrow. We are going to open a demo account and how to trade from your demo account. Okay, tomorrow is going to be a practical class. So be ready. And then he suddenly said that he think he's ready. I was afraid for him. I said, Kennedy, you are going to lose your money. I don't think you are ready. You need to have practiced this thing for about 2 months. He said he has done this thing for about 6 weeks, I think 5 to 6 weeks, that he thinks he understands it, and that all the trading that he's taking on his demo account, most of them are ending in profit. Okay. I told him, start small. Don't put too much money yet. And that's how he started. Let me tell you, by the time he got in touch with us around November, Kennedy, no, October, Kennedy was not just trading for himself alone, he was actually trading for some other people. By that time, he has a portfolio of over $20,000. It is not entirely his money, of course. People are giving him money to trade for them. And Kennedy was already making money. Now, let me tell you the icing on the cake. This is the beautiful story I'm sharing with you. Around November, Kennedy sent a message to us with a picture. He was doing a foundation laying ceremony for his own house. He took a picture. He said this could never have been possible if he has not attended that class in May. And he said he was very grateful. Now, Kennedy might be an exceptional guy, but I'm just telling you what is possible. Today, Kennedy, of course, he has left the job he was doing and is doing this thing full time right now. So I'm hoping that I can raise more Kennedys from this class. If you think you are likely to be like this Kennedy, can you just type I am? Just type I am. If you think you are going to be like that Kennedy, that in 6 months you can actually grow to that level, type I am into the chat room. As we wait for Mr. Popola right now to come and take you through, let me tell you, it is possible. Just believe in yourself. Believe that you can learn this thing. Believe that you can actually transform. I don't know what level you are right now. I know most of you are JJC. You have never done anything like this before. But what you need to do, believe. Yes, there's a platform that you can put money and make money. But can you learn this thing? The opportunity is there. Can you learn this thing? And can you acquire this skill? And you begin to be your own banker. You'll be multiplying money for yourself. All right. MD, are you there, sir? Mr. Kukola, are you there?
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm just right here.
I have left time. I wanted you to share with the team some of the things, maybe follow from where you stopped yesterday, so that you can show them that it is possible, they can get there. And I've also informed the class that there is a professional class that I think anyone that can create the time, they should attend. I want you to take it over from there, sir. God bless you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. If you got value from what Mr. Kunle has just put a 555. Let's jam our hands together. Just put 555 there. Put a 555 as much as possible. When you at professional level, trying to train people, new persons, is one of the most challenging things because you have to come down to the basic. Put a 5555 in the chat box. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. All right. He said so much, and I think it's so inspiring. He was talking about Kennedy. Okay, let me just put up. No, don't mind me. I'm just preparing, doing some last minute stuff in the house. But then this lecture was something that we didn't want to miss. Okay, now quickly, let me just show you something here. He was sharing the story of Kennedy. Now, I want to show you something about that young man. Let me show you something about that young man. Okay. Wow. I don't know. Okay. Are you seeing my screen? Okay, let me share the screen. Sorry, I thought I was sharing. Now, this was the guy who was just explaining to you, talking to you about. His name is Ken Kennedy. Where is it? Kennedy. You see, RVA professional. He was in one of the professional class. Look at it. This is, he said, no matter what happened, you are still lamb that showed me the way to be financially stable. If I have not learned Forex from Rich Academy, I couldn't have achieved this in a short period of time. God bless you, sir. Now, can you put this thing together? This somebody who was working. Let me charge this. Get my charger. This is somebody who was working and getting paid 30,000. I think he said his salary was 30,000 naira or thereabouts before or during that lockdown period last year. And between that period and now, I've not asked him the current status of this, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And you know, we kind of celebrate. This is just one of many of them. It's not that everybody that we have trained, it's not that all of them have done the same thing. It would be a light for us to start telling you that. I say, wow, this is super wonderful. I celebrate you, brother. You have only just started. Take the profit and be cool, calm, and collected. Congratulations. They say, God bless you more, sir. I can't explain how happy I am. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is for you to, any one of us can achieve this. Any one of us can achieve this. But the thing is this, you must be ready. This fellow said he put himself, he applied himself to it. Is it everybody that we have trained that has been successful? Well, maybe let me say those that have applied themselves to it. So that's why I want to beg of you, please take some time. This thing works. It works. Let me show you one more thing. Yesterday, I was showing you this thing. Like I told you, that people that will help you to be successful are people that are successful in it. Let me show you this. Look at, I don't know how many of you were on the call yesterday, but yesterday I showed you somebody's account. This is that same person, Olatayo something, all right? See, today, you know, every day we've been doing 2%, but today the market was wonderful. It wasn't as this thing. Today is just 1.1%. 1.1%. And if you look at these are the copy trade. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want you, let me see. This is the copy trade aspect that whilst you are learning, while you are still learning under our system, you can do this copy trade. This thing costs you nothing. Look at this fellow. Look at this fellow here. Let me bring the chart. Account details. This is a live account. I'm on the internet, so it's not that you made up the stuff and things. This account started with 209. I showed us yesterday. It started with 209 on the 22nd of February. Yeah, 22nd of February. Started with 209. Today, that account is 241. Look at the profit chart. Look at the profit chart. It's jaga jaga, up, down, up, down, up, down. There are sometimes it could go negative. There was one young man that sent me a message this morning, said, this thing is going negative, and that the today's trade ended up in loss. He said today's trade ended up in loss. Why the market was still going on? Because the thing went on drawdown. If that fellow had attended this training, he won't be talking like that, because he will know what is exactly happening. He will know what is happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we tell you, if you understand it, you'll be able to play around with it. So that is why for those of you that we want to be part of the professional class, I want to ask of you, try as much as possible. You will know that with what we are doing, it's not the money that you're going to pay in the professional class That's not what we're going to work with. Do you understand? Well, that's not what is going to feed us. It's just the monies you pay at the professional class is for us to do this radio adverts and all this stuff. Let me let's say how many of you are in this class? 33. Let's even say, which I know is not even, let's say all the 33 persons in this class decide to do the professional class. Professional class is just 15,000. Let's say 30,000 times 15. Is that not 450,000 naira? 450,000 naira. Some of you had us in Kaduna. Some of you had us in Abuja. Some of you had us in Enugu. Some of you had us in Abakaliki. Some of you had us in Lagos. About 2 or 3 radio stations in Lagos. By the time you pay all these things, do you think that 450 is even enough? But we don't want to be taking money from our pocket. That's why we charge for this professional class so that we can continue. Our target is to empower at least 100,000 people. So here, sorry, don't mind this date, sorry. The date is actually from March. The professional class is going to be holding from March 8th to March 19th. From March 8th to March the 19th. Is going to be 2 hours every day. 2 hours every day. What are we going to cover? We are going to teach almost all over again. What is the financial market? The basis of PEEP, leverage, spread, lot size, and things that we may not be able to go deep into in this particular meeting. Risk management, how you will never lose money in this business. Did you hear me? How you will never, maybe you've been a trader, you've been blowing your account and things, how you will never ever blow your money in this trade. No, when I say lose, what I mean is lose your portfolio so that you don't get, there's no trader that does not make a loss. Every trader you make is profit or loss, but a good trader will make more profit than losses, all right? So that is that. So, but you can't lose all your money. I put my money and I lost all the money. No, then you've not attended Read Vision class at all. Support and resistance, we have reversal patterns plus focus on harmonics and the BTMM. What we call it BTMM, that's beat the market makers. That is a powerful strategy for those of you that are already trading and new people and things. These are powerful tools. Candlesticks, all the candlesticks pattern, engulfing candle, pin bars, hammer, forex tools. You know, can you imagine us teaching all this thing in 1 week? It's not possible. You will get confused. You will be overwhelmed. And you'll be flabbergasted. I'm telling you, because then you have trading psychology, types of traders, risk and reward ratios and things. Everything these are the things that we are going to be covering in that class. Then we also have a tool. We have some tools that we use as professionals. Now, these tools, what do they do? It's called the super combo tool. The superpower tool strategy is a unique blend of the efficiency of the Fibonacci applied in harmonics pattern and the dynamism of market wave circle and bands and the strength of the dynamic support and resistance. Now, these tools, they are put together, is a combination of different powerful tools that we have put together, that we also, the tools, the things that we are using are the things that we are going to be showing you. Now, it shows you whether you're a newcomer or you're a professional or this, we are going to be training you on how to use. Can you imagine? Look at the harmonic pattern here. Something tells you here, buy, and you buy, boom, the market goes up. And then you come here and say, buy, boom, you buy. You see this one here, this is not the Bollinger Band or something that most of you are used to. This is a dynamic band here with very powerful algorithm that controls or that gives you market direction. So if you put this together, then also the passive income, I think for those of you, I'm just showing you the things that Read Vision have. The passive income, which we showed you at the beginning. For those of you that want to do the passive income as you are learning, please, I beg you, don't put your life money in this business yet. Don't put your life money when you are still learning. Don't put your life money. Wait, as we are training you, as you are learning it, put your money with our professionals, with our algorithm. It will help you. Look at somebody that if you put $200, look at $200 in 12 months, you're having about $779 in, if you have $500 in 12 months, you are, this man, I don't know who is this fellow again. I always say, don't give your children your phone. Huh? They will be disturbing this thing now. Please take that phone from that child. It's distracting others. Sorry, please, everybody, let me clear this. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Please control that. Okay. So here, somebody that started with $500 you have to be patient. You have to be patient. We might not give you so much big profit. Like today, we only did only 1.19%. 1.19% is good. 1.19. Do you know what the bank is giving you in a year? The bank is giving you 5% in a, is it 5% or 4% in a year? Even Treasury bill, what's Treasury bill giving you now? So, but if this system can give you this small percentage, in a month you're able to do between 5 to 20%. Is that not good? 5 to 20%. Look at the account that connected with us last week. Today, that account has gone close to 15%. So, and the more you have money, the more money you put in. Look at somebody with $8,000 in 12 months. Look at $8,000 is coming around this area, and so on like that. So, here, for those people that want to be part of the professional class, of course, remember I told you is in February, March, starting March 8th. The professional class is 15,000 naira, and it will cover for that 2 weeks. 15,000 naira for that 2 weeks. And then you will still be part of our mentorship class. You'll be part of our mentorship class. Then there's the tool. The tool, if you want to acquire the tool that which we are using, there's you get the tool and you also attend the professional class. You just pay 90,000 naira. Now, that is discounted. If you want only the tool, if you want to buy only the tool after the class, you pay almost that, you pay $200. And anything $200 is, say if $200 is 300 naira per dollar, but I know as of today, as of this morning, dollar is about 482 naira to the dollar, 482 naira to the dollar. So, but now, if you want to enjoy the discount, if you pay that 90, you can attend the class and get it too. But if you don't have the money 90, you try raise this thing. Pay school fees for yourself. Since the time you graduated from school, how much have you paid to learn a skill set? So use this is a very cheap school fees for you. All right. So for those of you that want to be part of it, you pay to Read Vision Consultancy Limited, GTB PLC, account number 0107-511-909. Then once you have done the payment, please send a confirmation of payment to 0802-644-107 so that we know that you have paid and we can actually reserve the space for you. We've been waiting for you. Maybe this is because we should have had this class last week. So maybe it's because of you that it's been delayed. So ladies and gentlemen, we also have our funded members program. Once you become a professional and we can see that you have consistent results, we will fund your account. There's a way we will connect you with investors. You can trade as much as $100,000. I tell you, there's money, but you just get the skill first. When you get the skill, the money will surely come. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you. I believe that we've been able to address all questions here. I'm not sure if there are any questions here that has not been answered, as I can see. Yes, the professional class is an online class just like this, and it will be recorded also. It will be recorded also. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of the call. Tomorrow we'll be taking it a little bit further. We are just trying to take it small, so that you are not overwhelmed. Are you getting? And I'm sure a lot of you have been calling us, telling us that you like the pace at which we are going, because we felt, can we take it more speed? But I think it's just okay, so that you don't get confused. But is this profession good? I tell you, it is the best. It's one of the best things that will happen to you. See, since morning, I've been here. This is my seat. This is my office. In my house. This is what we do. And I can tell you confidently, not many people that have gone out and shake the third mainland bridge, not many of them will have done as much as we have done here today on this table. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's whether you are planning for retirement, you are planning, yes, someone said, please respond to my message. Where's your message? We're not seeing your message. What's your message? Tell me, what's your message? He said, please respond to my message. Where's your message? Where's your message? Can't find your message here. Can't find your message. Where is the message? Okay. Please, I need you to respond to our messages on time on WhatsApp line given to us. On the WhatsApp line, okay, on the 0805. Okay. All right, we try as much as possible to respond to it. We check, not really an excuse because, let me tell you something. Every one of us here, just like I told you, this this teaching that I'm teaching you now is not bringing money to my pocket. What brings money to my pocket is my trading. And most of the morning period, we spend time to trade. We spend time to trade. We spend time to look at the market. As we are doing that, we are also trying to, our commitment to you also, we want to try to meet it together. So most of the time, we want to create some extra time when we want to attend to. Somebody said I should look at WhatsApp message. I say if I look at the WhatsApp message on my phone, I will not do any work throughout the day because I get hundreds of it every time. Do you understand? It's not an excuse. Maybe later, maybe after we get some personal assistance and things that will be good. Thank you, sir. Does Read Visual Academy have sustainable plan in place for long-term uh, process? Yes, sir. That's what as we're doing, maybe if you're talking about the academy or the trading aspect, we're as much as possible we are looking at more of automation. We are looking at automation so that our processes are automated, so that if one person is not there, the system will not be grounded. The system can continue. So these are part of the things, you can't put up everything in one day. And that starts with our website, trying to get the security and everything going on properly on our website. So for those of you that want to be part of you want to get uh, the copy trade, I think we gave that number. You can just contact that number again, and then you get yourself ready. People that got connected today, they made their money today. So, and the minimum for that is just $200. Just help yourself. Help yourself. On Saturday, we don't want to bring all those into the training here. By Saturday, thereabouts, we are going to be doing training on how you can make money. How you can make money with Rich Vision. We've created a lot of avenues. Apart from teaching, you invest. Remember, make money, multiply money, and manage money. Make money, multiply money, and manage money. The investment aspect will help you to multiply money. This trading aspect will help you to make money. There's another marketing aspect that we give you that will help you to make money. Then we have our manage money aspect. We have the cooperative organization that helps people, our members, to manage their money. But then we'll be doing that later at the end of the week. So I want to say a big thank you for being on the platform. I'm so glad. I celebrate you. And I've been looking forward to you being more successful than anyone can imagine by the grace of God. Thank you very much. Uh, okay, David says he's interested in the multi-level program. Wow, if you're interested in the there is so much money to be made in the multi-level program. In the investment, you can imagine you start your investment with $200 and somebody brought in $10,000, and you're making money from that up to your fifth generation. Come, don't let me start that one now. I won't leave this place. Thank you very much. Do have a wonderful night rest. God bless you and good night. Thank you.